Hi, welcome back. It's me, your girl, Becca, Brooke, whatever you want to call me, Neeks, Bingles. I go by a lot of names on the internet. This drawing only took me like an hour and a half, and I'm going to walk you through it here. So, I've known Hypr a long time, probably since I started hanging out in Furfinity. Like, I'm saying like I was 16 or something. I'm turning 30 this year, so I'm telling you that was a long time ago. I remember it a long time ago. I was really struggling with this pose. I don't know. Sometimes drawings just go, no, just all the way through, and they just give you a hard time the whole way through. And I struggled with it, and I tried to make it, like, look alright. And I thought, yeah, it's going along. I actually like this one. It's coming along nicely. But then I had struggle with the legs here, which they do end up looking a little funny in the end. Like, one of the ankles is really small, but that's just how it's gonna be sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Now we're doing line art. This is when you put, like, your final details in. You're not doing line art again, so you're doing your final drawing up in here, and I've drawn so many times that this stuff just slapped through it, because I draw the same thing, like, every time. Alright, so here is this cheek. I had struggled with it, and I don't know, that didn't feel right. That one didn't feel right. The other one felt just fine. I don't know. Something wrong with that cheek. I never did like it. Oh well, you move on, cause these drawings will take forever if you screw around like that. Like, you'll spend 2 hours fixing anatomy stuff when the drawing only takes like 2 hours to complete, start to finish, so we just move on. Sometimes clothes are easy, sometimes clothes are not. Sometimes clothes help you put, like, some features in there that weren't in there before. Sometimes they don't. But hey. Just slapping some legs on there. Tail looks kind of weird how it's skinny, really skinny in one spot, but I didn't really care. So we're doing the trick up here where we start filling in the colors. So we do the magic wand tool and the negative space with expansion about 1 to 2, 3 pixels. And then we flip it in reverse and we use a lower layer underneath the line art, fill bucket it with the main color we want to use. And there we go, we have a colors layer. And then we can just lock the opacity or lock the outside layers, and we can scribble all over the place. And it's pretty easy, just use a fill bucket tool to fill this in. Be honest, it makes a lot of stuff a lot easier really fast. So we're doing a little highlight details in that, and we're almost done. So let's do some really quick shading. Yeah, so I like to use purple shading when I don't know what color to use, because purple always comes out pretty nice. I didn't end up blurring the shading here. I ended up skipping right on to the next phase, which I do right past the highlighting phase. I usually do highlights, and I went right into this airbrush tool with an overlay or a screen or something, just a lighter color. I think I ended up staying on screen, and then I used the magic wand tool and the negative space to delete the extra light up part. So here I am coloring the lines. I find this makes your artwork look really professional if you color the lines. I do that by duplicating the lines, putting the higher layer as 50% opacity, and then the lower layer is locked with pixels, and then I'm just eyedropping the drawing and then filling in the color of the lines to whatever looks good in that area. But then in the end, I was just not satisfied with the shading, I'll be honest, alright? So I start signing it and stuff, but that's just not it, sis. We're still gonna fix it. So I'm going in here and I'm blurring this around. And to be honest, this still wasn't good enough for me. This still wasn't good enough. As you can see, I kind of changed it a little bit. That's a sketch. That ain't it, sis. There we go. We blurred it out. Now he's a cute little face. Not so hard lighting. Looks nice, right?